You know, I'll tell you what, I've always wanted to live in the woods. It sounds a bit weird, maybe a bit silly, but it's kind of like you've got your own sort of Legend of Zelda world type thing. That sounds ridiculous, but it's kind of like when you look at the maps in the video games, you kind of like have your certain spots, like the lake and the bridge and all this sort of thing. And I don't know, I just kind of like it. So what we'll do is we'll add some Zelda music right now. Let's add some Zelda music. A quest that me and Wilson are going to go on for a red toadstool, if we find it. We found our first area, which is a bit spooky, like it's something out of Zelda. I call this area the Twisted Forest. The Twisted Forest, this is what we call it. It's an evil place. A dangerous place. It's not really. I'm just making it out to be. Through these woods I just hear the Zelda soundtrack, so I'm putting the Zelda soundtrack in and it seems to make sense. Do you think it's working? But we're still on the hunt for the red toadstool, which won't make us bigger, it'll just make us very sick. Yeah, we just left the Twisted Forest and we're heading towards the... Oh look! Oh no, I thought that was the stalk of a mushroom. It's not. False alarm, false alarm. Wilson doesn't like big dogs, so I've got to pick him up. But I'm going to play that music out of Ocarina of Time, you know, the one where you see a bad guy. Big dogs. Don't worry, Wills, it's alright. Don't worry. Good boy. So now we're heading into the Lost Woods. I don't know why we need to find a mushroom, it's just cool to see them, because if people, you know, aren't from this country, and I'm sure there's some people watching that aren't, and they've never seen a mushroom before, here's what they look like, and where Mario Brothers got its inspiration from to put them in. What are you doing? I just found the Ocarina of Time. Shall I blow down it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I can't go through there, Wells. That's too... I can't go through there. This way. Whoa. Whoa. Careful, careful. Right, careful, careful. So this road here will lead us up to the... What should we call them? The Lost Woods. That is actually a name from Zelda, isn't it? The Lost Woods. And from the Lost Woods we get to Kakariko Village. Is it Kakariko Village? Have I got the pronunciation right? But yeah, we get to Kakariko Village. A strange hut here, which is pretty cool. If there's a town merchant we can buy some supplies from. Here we are in the village before getting to the train track that in reality goes all the way to Guildford and the other way is Woking. Okay, we just made up to the train bridge. This is pretty cool. It's called the Monkey Bridge, so this bridge doesn't even really need a name that sounds mythical because it already has one. And there's Guildford right just down there, and then that way you have Warpeston Station. So yeah, Wilson's on my shoulder at the moment because he saw some dogs and got a bit annoyed with them. He's still intact, you see, so he's got a lot of testosterone, he's a full male, and he gets a little bit agitated or something with other dogs, but it's not a big deal. Just pop on my shoulder and he loves it. So we're going to head down this road here. There's a train going past there that leads on to that goes on to Guildford. So we're going to walk down this road here, which will take us to a pub called the Jolly Farmer. I don't think we're going to go quite that far, but this will take us all the way around to the lake, and I think Wilson will on a little paddle, although it's a little bit cold, isn't it, Wilson? Isn't it, Wilson? It's a little bit cold. It's really lovely, and it sounds a bit weird, maybe a bit silly, but it's kind of like you've got your own sort of Legend of Zelda world type thing. That sounds ridiculous, but it's kind of like when you look at the maps in the video games, you kind of like have your certain spots, like the lake and the bridge and all this sort of thing. And I don't know, I just kind of like it. Takes me back to that simpler time of playing video games back in the day. So yeah, what we've done today is gone around naming areas, I don't know, by some crazy mythical name. It's just great just getting lost in the woods, not knowing where you're going, just going, let's go walk this way. I'm going to take Wilson off the lead for a little bit because he loves it, but I've got to be careful because he can get a little bit snarly around other big dogs. Come on, Wills! Come on, Wiggler! Wilson's got about 40 or 50 different names. Wiggler is one of them. And what do you think of my haircut? I cut my hair by myself for the first time ever. Literally. Just took some clippers, didn't even have a mirror behind me, just went for it. What do you reckon? Bit of a close shave, isn't it? But and I didn't even use proper hair clippers, I just used beard trimmers. Got to take care of on top though, it's getting a bit long on top. But yeah, I'm no Nicky Clark, let me put it that way. We want to go in that direction because that's where the lake is, and you'll want to wet your paws, won't you, Wills? Christmas trees. I bet you get people coming down and cutting these down. Let's look for some stumps. I wonder if people do cut these down. I hope not. Look, they're all growing up here. I was living in London, and the day after Christmas, everybody would dump their Christmas trees out in the street, and there'd be a mountain of Christmas trees just rotting away. And got me thinking, what's the point? There's not much point. Leave these beautiful trees alone. Look at them. But a plastic tree is better. Saying that, you know, saying that plastic's pretty bad too, isn't it? So maybe just not bother at all. It gets a little bit boggy, so I think we're gonna have to walk across as best we can, making sure we don't step in any ginormous puddles or quicksand or something. Although I don't think you get quicksand around here. There we go. Watch out for that stuff. You'll sink up to your neck. And this guy, this little guy, he'll vanish into nothing. That's it, walk around it. Ooh, this goes quite far. Walk around here. Right, Wills, careful, careful. The enchanted lake. Wills, come back. Don't run off. Come back this way. Come on, this way. Just walk across. Come on, carefully. That's it. There you go, you got it. Okay, we've got to try and make it to this bridge. Oh crap, there's like a giant ditch down here. You coming, Wills? The giant ditch. All these Christmas trees, look. Little tiny Christmas tree. Are they actually purposely planting them here? I think these guys here are cutting them down, you know. It's like they're... wow. I hope they're not cutting these down. Come on, big boy. Keep your eyes peeled, no big dogs. But it's the sacred path that leads to the majestic lake or some shit like that. Wills, come on. Ooh, come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Now that's enough. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
Alright.
It's alright, Wells. It's alright. See you later. Such a grouch. Legend of Zelda music. I think that's appropriate for when Wilson sees a bigger dog. It seems so fitting. God. We've got to get to the Enchanted Lake. No, what do we call it? The Mystical Lake, I think it was. I'll have to go back and remember what it was.
You go in. Get your trotters wet.
Oh no. I remember before we walked out to that island over there, and now it's all submerged. We used to walk on that log, it all used to be out the water. Now it's slippery. Wills, come on, you're going to get cold. Got to dry you off now. Come on then. Careful of those brambles. Okay, so that is the end of today's vlog. This is like vlog 61 now. I wonder if we can ever make it to 100. So yes, that's the end of today. The alien video will be out, and I will be doing a giveaway too. And because this alien film, it's quite an important thing. It's probably the biggest one I've done. It will be quite a good giveaway as well. So I'll let you know about that, and I'll see you once again for more late night reviews. Bye bye everyone.